Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, I want to go through what Chris Roberts said during this private Aegis event and what it means for us. As always, a massive thank you to my patrons. It is because of these guys that I get to create these videos. So if you enjoy them and would like to support the channel further, be sure to check out my Patreon page linked below. So during this Aegis event, there was a conversation from Chris Roberts which spoke a little bit about server-side OCS and hover mode amongst other things. A lot of it is very important stuff, so if you've missed it, here is what was said. In relation to server-side object container streaming, Chris and CIG are trying to get it ready for 3.8, so that's end of this year, December sort of 31st. He did say it's likely going to get pushed back till next year, purely because they want to get it right the first time. It is actually a requirement for Squadron 42, and obviously Microtech is needing server-side OCS, and it's very likely that if we don't get server-side OCS for 3.8, then Microtech will be pushed back until next year. Chris did also say that server-side OCS will come in tandem with Item Cache 2.0, which will allow for a much better level of persistence. The example they gave is that if you land your ship in the middle of a planet or a moon and then walk a long distance and log out in an outpost, then when you log back in again, your ship will remain where it is, which is great to hear, so no more despawning ships. But Chris Roberts is actually now hard at work coding the physics refactor of the game, so hopefully we'll get to see more on that soon. They are redoing the whole physics side of things, so we should see a lot of change there in a lot of areas. In terms of server meshing, they said that static server meshing is due at the end of 2020, but it's likely that dynamic server meshing is going to come at a much later date. So don't expect to see anything server meshing related until possibly Squadron 42 is released, which is a shame, but it's what I expected. I didn't expect it anytime soon. Hover mode, for 3.7, this is getting revamped. Most ships will no longer handle like a helicopter. Instead, hover mode will function more like an auto balance, in which as your ship gets closer to the ground, you get more precision from your thrusters. Now, I like the idea that it's going to be more unique than just mimicking a chopper, as obviously we are not talking about a propeller here, we are talking about particular located thrusters for each ship. So yeah, the closer to the ground you go, the more thrust you will generate. Now obviously, without trying it, we have no idea how this will feel. A lot of people are struggling greatly with the hover mode, myself included. I would advise turning down your thruster power and your speed, but even so, it doesn't feel instinctive and it doesn't feel very fun. It feels daunting and scary, and it shouldn't really feel that way. So hopefully this will solve that issue. Talking of the roadmap, Chris Roberts did also mention that he expects some of the 3.8 features to slip. This could have something to do with server-side OCS, but nothing was really specified. Fingers crossed, most of the important stuff gets in. Anyway, there's a lot of information there. My fingers are obviously crossed for server-side OCS. For 3.8, hopefully it doesn't end up being next year with all these things getting pushed back. I was kind of hoping for server-side OCS to be between 3.7, 3.8, but as Chris Roberts says, they want to get it right the first time, and I have to agree there. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to me for more Star Citizen content and hit the like button if you enjoy my videos. Follow me over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. Come and hang out with us all. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.